y'all, good morning. I'm squinting because I ain't got my glasses on. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. It's a good morning. I think it is. I'm awake. Any day above dirt's a good day, you know. So follow me. We're going to do my morning routine. I'm going to put my makeup on and fix my hair and go out there and see the fluffs. Y'all know I'd be lying. I ain't doing all that. Them babies don't care what you look like. As long as you got snackies, fresh water, and whatever else it is that they want, they don't care. Anyway, that was fun. Let's go actually do some stuff. I've got to get coffee and wake up. All right, let's get some coffee. Wake up. Oh, all that good stuff. Yeah. Anyway. Y'all ever pick a watermelon? I'm talking about store, not fresh grown. You ever pick a watermelon from the store and you're like, oh, I can't wait to get this watermelon, only to open it up and it tastes like dirt. It tastes like nasty, gross, mealy, soured mess. I don't know. This watermelon tastes like frog pee. Not that I've ever tasted that, but you know what I'm saying. Well, they don't care. They like it. Let's go feed it to them. Y'all like watermelon? Y'all don't care what it tastes like. Alright, let's go give you some then. We got some grass cutting going on, because you know that's how it is until I can get my chicken tractor made. So let's take some of this and let's see how Vicky and Tracy react to the watermelon. I already know how the angry roos are going to act. They're going to love it and be angry. So, alright girls. Can you open this door for me? Thank you. Alright, and shut that back so they don't have a cow. Girls, Mommy's got some watermelon. I'm gonna put it right over here, okay? Put it over there by your feed. You keep turning stuff over. Yeah. You just resting? Okay. Well, your pool's clean now if you want to get into your baby pool. Okay, you don't really care. But there's your watermelon. And there's your clean pool. Alright, let's see if we can give some watermelon to all of our fluff brats out here. You ready? It's the first time for my little chick babies. Get you some. Go ahead, Skylar. Come on in, Octavia. Come on in, get you some. The quails know what watermelon is, because they like to eat watermelon too, don't you? Jeffrey number 4 just went behind me. Let me stand up. I do not think I want my butt pinched. Not this morning. And not by a quail. Alright, y'all enjoy your watermelon. Okay, Jeffrey and Brian, y'all move away from... Come on, scoot, scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Thank you. Go get you some watermelon. There you go. Yummy good stuff. Yummy good stuff. They like it. Tastes good to you, don't it? And there goes Skylar testing it out. This pen right here will be the bane of my existence. And look at all these dead blasted bumblebees flying around. Do y'all see them? We've got a ton of clover in the yard, and we're getting ready to clean up and get some stuff out here so we can cut the grass back here in the backyard. But... good gracious, please don't sit on a bumblebee, Vader, or lay on one. He loves sunning. But anyway, this is the bane of my existence right here. I've cut my hands, my fingers. We've got cardboard all over the place, and we spread it all out, obviously. But I've got to get all this right here going. Now, when I get it all going and I get it all put together, it's going to be all right. It'll be fine. So, let me work on this. And I'll show you what I can, and we'll take a break after we do this next side here, and then we're going to fill up the bird feeders. So Vader, you really got some bumblebees like all over you, buddy. Please don't engage. Well, you don't act like you're engaging anyway. You're just lazy today, ain't you? Okay. All right, fun times. Fun times. This is why you got to have coffee. I was sitting here doing all this, looking for a button. I was like, what in the heck? What is wrong with my little old rusted snipping things here? And then I was like, oh, you dang bat. Squash it in, pull the thing down. Look at that, it opens right up. Woo, clearly I didn't have enough coffee or slept on the wrong side of the Monday bed or something. Let's get to snipping this wire down here that you can't see because it blends in with the grass. When I tell y'all we got the fattest, spoiledest wild birds as well as tame birds out here on the farm, we go through some feed. They are absolutely spoiled, and one would think that as spoiled as they are, that somebody in the vicinity of my voice, because y'all pitching in these trees and I know y'all hear me, would pitch on my finger. I just want to pet a cardinal on the noggin one time. Maybe a blue jay. Ooh. Heck, even Angry Bird Joe, he comes around. You know, we rescued him last year. He fell out of his nest or something happened to him. Oh no! And I had to bring him in, put him in the brooder. And he's one of those blue tufted titmouse birds. Tiny little thing. Heck, he even comes around, brings his family. Joe comes and says, hey mama, how you doing? These other ones, no, they don't. They sure don't. And I still feed them. Ungrateful. You can get a boop on the snoot, won't hurt nothing. It ain't like I'm gonna put you in a cage or nothing. Just want to boop your snoot, that's it. Yeah. Just boop a snoot. Cardinal, blue jay, even a crow. I just want to boop the snoot, that's it. That's all I want to do. Can I boop your snoot? Boop it! Boop it! Boop it! No? Okay. You are so cute. I love you girls. Lots of boops. See, this is why ducks are fabulous too. They are so awesome. Alright, let's go get some snackies and clean your chocolate milk looking pool out. However, I would not drink that. Jane Lily, we've got to scrub you, honey. You look like you've been mud wrestling again. Ain't that right? Been mud wrestling? Been mud wrestling? Yeah, look how dirty you are. I know you need attention. Yeah, you need attention. You need attention from the mama. Yes, so good girls. All this talking about booping snoots. You know who's gonna let me boop snoots? They will. They'll let me boop their snoots. However, it's not a cardinal or a blue jay or a crow or anything wild and fun that I've been feeding forever in the last several years. But it's still a snoot and we can boop it. So let's just go around booping snoots for a little bit until I've been satisfied that I've booped enough snoots for today. I needed a break from putting that wire together. It cuts your hands all to pieces because I can't find my gloves and I didn't bother to look for another pair. Oh well. It's just gonna be that kind of day today. Boop snoots. Here we go. Alright, Nanaroo, who's first? Are you first? Boop. Are you next? Who are you? You. Boop. Boop. Hey, boop it. What are you yelling about? Come here, let me boop your snoot. You'll feel better. You'll feel better if you let me boop your snoot. You want to boop? No. Boop. 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 Oh, look at you fluffy boopy butt. You are boopy. I know. Okay, girl. Girl, what are you screaming about? Any more boopers, takers, boopers, boopers, Boopers. I just want to boop Snoots today. Boop. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Alright, let's see what these girls in here screaming about. It's egg time, ain't it? You ladies needed the door open because it shut on you. I've got some crazy girls in here. There's a Eggy in there. Oh, bless you. She's sneezing like crazy. There's somebody down there. Dale, was that you? Y'all quit fighting. Lord, there's like 20-something egg boxes here. Quit fighting. This ain't right. Yeah, I hear you. You hollering at me too? Okay. Well, holler all you want to. Girls, this is not nice. Y'all cannot be doing this to each other. She needs to lay her eggy. Poor Dale. Dale, you just gonna, it's gonna fall down. Y'all are just mental. Quit pecking her. Ain't nothing I can do here. I would boop your snoot, but you act like you're just having a spell, so let's don't do that. I reckon I booped all the snoots I'm gonna boop today, y'all. How about that? Ain't that something? Well, somebody sent me a message and said, hey, can you answer this question? I said, sure, what is it? They said, what's your favorite animal? That's kind of vague, kind of broad, but I'll answer it. My favorite kind of animal of all the species and types and things that there are on the planet that we know of is a giraffe. It's my favorite. If I could have a yard full of giraffes, I probably would. Yeah, I probably would. I would be one of those giraffe keepers if I had things properly pinned and fenced in and that kind of stuff. I would have a bunch of giraffes. Why, I don't know. I love their long necks. I love their little ossicones on the top of their noggins. I love their eyeballs, their faces. Their patterns are all different, unique. I just like giraffes. Now, if you're referring to my favorite kind of animals that I have out here on the farm, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Ducks, even though they're nasty and messy and gross and icky, they're my favorite. And then chickens. I love them. I do. I love all my babies. I love chickens. I love my ducks. And quail would probably be the last thing that I like. That's the answer to that question, and thank you, Big Barb, for sending that. I don't know if that's your name or not, but thank you for sending that. I appreciate the question. Boop. Boop. We're changing the baby's boxes out, the quail. They're very hard to catch. But we get them. I love their little sound. It's like a little alert. It sounds like a little car alarm. He's so cute. Boop, boop. No booping. We've booped, and we've booped, and we've booped. Okay, I have 3 of the half-gallon jars of the apples. So you can see how the apples are turning their colors, and the mother is gathering at the bottom, and that mother is just that good fermented skim that floats and finds its way down. You'll see and notice the bubbles will be up here. This is cheesecloth, so it can breathe and nothing can get inside of it. Now, if you notice here, I'm pointing with the bamboo skewer. So what I will do every day for the next 3 months, I like to do mine for 3 months, is I will stick this bamboo skewer down and I will gently push the apples down and release the bubbles. Okay, there's no like mixing or stirring, just gently push them down so it just kind of mixes and mixes up the bubbles. You can see how that one's at a different stage and that one's at a different stage. This is one of the last ones that I did. You can see the skim, the mother at the bottom, and you can see the apples and stuff here. And all of this over here, this is just syrup. This is syrup. This is jam. And this is my phone. And that's salsa. Well, I got a little tired of Boopin' Snoots. Decided I'd come on inside the house, get cleaned up a little bit, and start my homemade apple cider vinegar. Now, I've already done a video on this, but this is just a little recap for y'all. So, I got my apples. These, I think, are Honey Crisp. You can use whatever kind that you like, because apple cider vinegar. You know what I'm saying? So, now, I have these big half-gallon jars. I use the half-gallon jars because I like to make a lot of it, and I can keep it for literally forever in my pantry, and then I don't ever have to buy any of it. So, and homemade is good, you know, too. That way I know what I put in it. So you're either going to put distilled water or good filtered water or bottled filtered water in here. So what I do here, you've got the cups on this side, cups and ounces on this side, and over here for you fancy folks that deal in milliliters, you can do it on this side. I do cups. So probably going to put about 3.5 cups of filtered water in here on top of the apples. So what I do is I cut the apples. You can put apple core in if you want to, but I get rid of all the stems and all the bad spots. I don't put these bottom pieces on in here, and put all your apple chunks in the bottom of your jar. Then you fill it up with your water, so it'll look like it's more 4 cups than 3.5 cups. And then you're going to put 3.5 tablespoons of sugar, just sugar on top of it. You're going to put a cheesecloth on the top of it and put your ring on the top of it and let it roll. So all we're doing is we're just slicing the apples. You can leave the core on if you want to. That's up to you. I don't like the seeds in mine, so I take and just remove and put the seeds out there. And then I feed that to the deer like outside. So, this is all I do. I put it in just chunks. That's it. Chunks. If I don't see any seeds, then I remove the end parts, just because I'm a little bit funny about that kind of thing. And I just take them, put them in there, and just fill up my jars. And that has a few seeds in it, and I'll set that out to the side and let the deers outside have them. Now, so far I've got 2 apples in here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 8 apples in total. So I just thought I'd take a break from Boopin' Snoots just to kind of show you guys what all we do. So I've already done a bunch of canning. I showed you guys that. My phone rang. I have to have my phone set to regular old-fashioned stuff because it's fun, you know. Get rid of the seeds, like I say. Once I get rid of the seeds and stuff out of there, it's all good. Now, as far as planting those seeds, that's up to you. You can grow some stuff. I can't guarantee that you're going to have anything that's fruiting, because I don't know what these people are doing anymore. The best apples that I've ever gotten come from the mountains. They're wonderful. So if you go to the farmer's market and you get like some good fresh apples that come from good apple orchards, if you have any apple orchards up around your way, go for it. I mean, just literally just go for it. Okie dokie. So now we have the water in there. Like I said, distilled water, filtered water, we've got it in there. And you notice it's a little bit cloudy down here at the bottom. And the reason why is I always use parts of the mother from the other fermentations that I've done with apple cider vinegar. So I will actually give it a kickstart. I'll put a little bit of mother in here and a little bit of mother in here, and it goes up here to about the 6 cup mark. So I put about that much, about a cup in each one of the previous apple cider vinegars with the mother in it. And how you activate these things is you're going to get you about 3.5 tablespoons sugar and that kick starts it. We'll mix it in just a little bit. Normally I would already have the sugar on top of the apples, but because I'm doing it this way, just to kind of show you guys a little bit more, because I'm more of a visual person, so just kind of show you guys a little bit more. This is how we're doing it. Now, remember I told you the bamboo skewer? So all you're going to do is poke down your apples, mix it around a little bit, and just poke those apples down. And this is what you're going to do throughout the fermentation process. So every day for a solid literally 2 months, this is what I do every day, is I poke down the apples, make sure I got them in there, make sure they're stirred up enough, and I do the same thing to every one of them. So now I have 5 half-gallon jars of this wonderful process. It's going to be the apple cider vinegar. And this is how we do it. You can bottle it up and do it any way you want to. You can also strain it if you don't want the mother in it. I strain the apples out once the apples are done doing whatever the apples are going to do. And you can use those apples again for other things and other projects and other stuff. But I don't. I strain the apples out, and then I go take them out and put them out there at our feeding spot. And the deer and the raccoons and the possums and all that, way out in the woods, they like to come around and sniff it and have a good time with that, I assume. But anyway, this is how we do it. We're going to cover it with cheesecloth and put the rings around the top.
Whoa.
Okay, so that's going to do it for today. We have booped snoots. I don't even know who come up with that or coined the phrase boop the snoot. But anyway, you did a good thing, because it's just natural. We all want to boop snoots. I would boop the snoot of a lion if I knew it wouldn't bite my hand off or have me for lunch. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's just me. I love animals. I also like people, certain people, not every kind of people, not every type of person, but I do like people. I wish everybody very well. And I like animals. I don't think either one should be treated cruelly or anything. So I guess that's why I kind of tend to spoil stuff, you know, make things a little bit more rotten than usual. Booping snoots, feeding extra snackies, trying to take care of stuff, you know, it's my nature. It is what it is. Anyway, we have booped snoots. We've done outdoorsy things. We've done all kinds of stuff, and I've reviewed making apple cider vinegar homemade for y'all. So that sounds like it's a pretty decent time. Yeah, we had a pretty good day. Pretty good day. Anyway, I'm glad y'all joined us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for just being here. We do appreciate all y'all. Anyway, the next winner will be at the 2,000 subscriber mark. And we're going to be giving away something really cute and really cool. Really useful. I think we should do useful things that we can mail off into the snail mail. I think that's what we should do next. Yep, I think that's what we're going to do. Something from the shop, maybe. Yeah, something from the shop. Who knows what it's going to be. Go check it out at chrissyoshow.com. Check out the shop. You never know. We put all kinds of useful things in there for everybody. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm tired. I need to go sit down and rest a little bit before I go hang out clothes. Okay, alright. Y'all be good, and if you can't be good at it. Boop.